This session's about what to do once you're below the power line and how to get above it. You're going to walk away with an idea of actually a couple of specific things that we need to know and approaches that we can use to get above the power line when we're dealing with somebody who is either blocking us or getting in our way and isn't a decision maker. So as we've talked about before, the best way is to actually start up at top, right? When you're prospecting, start at the CEO and get referred down. That's hands down the best way, because the higher you go, the higher you stay when you start. But unfortunately, a lot of us get stuck below that power line somewhere along the sales process, and we got to figure out a way to get above it. So the most important thing that we need to find out early on in the sales process is the decision-making process, and really dig into that with the person that you're talking to. Exactly what steps need to take place, who's involved, and what is that process. Because by understanding that process, now you can pinpoint the people that you actually need to talk to. But say you're down there and you really, the person you've asked, you can ask directly, hey, could you introduce me to these people? And they're saying, no, just deal with me. The best way we've come across to deal with that and get above the power line is to ask the people that you're talking to, the people below the power line, questions that they can't answer. And these are typically higher level business oriented discussions, and this is why you need to do your homework before you walk into any meeting. Do your research on the account, look at their annual report, look at some of the quotes from the CEO or some of the objectives that they're trying to achieve in 2012 or whenever it is, and really hone in on that and ask questions like, you know what, I was doing some research and I noticed your top 3 initiatives are X, Y, and Z for next year. And I was just kind of curious, what impact will this solution that we're talking about have here, and what are the metrics that you're using to gauge the success of this solution or this initiative based on those goals? And if you start asking things about bigger picture, higher level stuff, usually the people below the power line don't have the information that that you need to really do a good job putting together a solution that's going to help the overall company achieve its objectives. And I'm here to tell you, if your solution isn't helping the overall company achieve their top initiatives or top objectives, forget about selling. I don't want to say forget about it. It'll make it a lot harder. But if you can justify your solution helps them achieve what they're trying to achieve in the next year or so, it's a hell of a better story to tell. And you really need to be doing it for the right reasons. You need to be asking them these questions for the right reasons. You can't just be asking them so that you can get above their head and deal with an actual decision maker. You need to be genuine about these questions, and that's why you have to spend some time thinking about the questions that you're going to ask before you walk into a meeting. All right? So in conclusion, once you're below the power line, make sure you understand the decision-making process in detail, and then start asking questions to people below the power line that they can't answer, that are genuine questions about the overall business objectives and how the solution ties to it, so you can build a better solution for them. Good luck and happy